welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm really excited to be showing you guys this because I promise if any of you guys are hair straightening people like I am and have like really curly hair and really want that like silky stick straight hair like I have right now, you will thank me because this tool is a life changer, and I wanted to show you guys a live demo on how I straighten my hair using this amazing tool. This is the John Masters Organic Straightening Brush. It has these boar bristle hairs and it really pulls the hair taut when you're straightening, and it creates the most shiniest, smoothest looking hair when you're done. This stuff is amazing. I honestly can't tell you guys how much of a game changer this straightening brush has changed my hair routine and the way my hair looks. Trust me, my hair is super dry and super damaged and super frizzy, but this just makes my hair honestly look like I have really pretty hair. That's the best way I can explain it. I just want to get into the video and show you guys this magical tool and how you guys, if you guys do straighten your hair, how you definitely need this. And let's just get started with the tutorial. Okay, so really quickly, I just want to do a little backstory behind my hair. So I naturally have very thick, dry, coarse, bleached hair. It's so frizzy, I know. So I damage my hair a lot, so this is nothing new to it. But I do have really coarse, dry, damaged hair. And last night, my hair is actually not this naturally wavy, but it is pretty wavy to begin with. Last night I did wash my hair, and then when it was damp I put it in a braid and I slept with it in a braid. I usually like to do that when I sleep with my hair damp, just so it doesn't get super knotted and my individual hairs don't get like bent when I wake up. I feel like braiding definitely helps with that. So that's what I did last night, and I let it air dry, and this is what I'm left with, just really thick and poofy hair. I usually like to go between 400 and 410. This is the Irresistible Me hair straightener. I believe it's like diamond. Honestly, I've used it so much it's worn off. This is probably one of the best straighteners I've ever used in my whole life. I used to have a Chi and it broke on me. It was horrible. It creaked. Let's not even get me started on how much I did not like that straightener. And this one, honestly, it straightens my hair really quickly, and I don't know, my hair just looks nice, and I feel like my hair is not even that damaged, even though I always use the highest setting, and I think it's because the plates are made out of tourmaline. I totally forgot what tourmaline does. I think it reduces frizz in the hair or something, but anyways, if you're looking for a really good straightener, I love the Irresistible Me one, but use whatever straightener you honestly have and you honestly love. So the first thing I'm going to do is part my hair. And honestly, if you have really thick hair that's kind of already curly, the best way to straighten your hair is to honestly part it. And I'm just using one of those clips. Now the other thing I recommend is using small sections as well. But anyways, before, I did do this off camera, but before I'm going in with the heat, I did put in a little bit of this John Masters Dry Hair Nourishment and Defrizzer. It's like an oil, and oh, that stuff is so good. That's why my hair looks really shiny right now, even though I haven't even put the heat on it just yet. So what I'm doing is I'm brushing through my hair with a really fine comb. This is honestly, you can get this at Daiso. This is a wooden comb, and I forget who I saw. I think it was a blogger that was talking about the benefits of a wooden comb, and so it was $1 at Daiso, so I was like, might as well just give it a try. Now before I found this tool right here, I was just straightening my hair with this, and honestly, it did a really good job. I thought it was life-changing when I was doing this trick, and then I upgraded to this bad boy, and this is the John Masters straightening brush. You guys need to get this brush if you love to straighten your hair and you love it to be super, super stick straight. This stuff is awesome, and it pulls the hairs because it's boar bristles, and it just really pulls down the shaft of the hair. I think that's what it is. I don't know the biology of the hair too much, but it honestly makes sense. It really does just grab the hair so taut, so when your hair straightener goes through it, it straightens every single strand in one pass, and it just adds this amazing shine to your hair. So let's just honestly get to it. So I'm just going to take a okay, decent size. This is like, oh, I should really do smaller. Okay, let's just do like this much. Okay, so all I do is I run through it like once, pull it to the top, and then I take my straightener and I go through it a couple times towards the top. I don't really know why I do this, but I do. And then I slowly move down. The brush has to go first and then you go through. Oh, I see some smoke coming, so I'm gonna actually turn this down. But okay, I just want to show you guys really quickly, just one pass through. Do you guys see how straight my hair is and how just incredibly soft and silky it feels? I swear, like doing this trick makes my hair feel so good. So like, I mean, of course you guys can see that. I'm gonna just show you guys in comparison, just a strand if you were just to go with a straightener. So go through it once. Okay. So just as a quick comparison, I did one piece with the straightener alone. Let me just throw this in the back. And one piece with my the brush. So as you guys can see really quick, let's see if I can zoom you guys in. I don't have a very good zoom, so I'm gonna have to like move closer to the camera. But if you guys can see the difference between the two strands of hair, this is the one with the John Masters straightening brush, and this is just with a straightener alone. So even if I were to like, let's just like frizz it out even, this just stays so straight and flat and together, and it keeps hold of its shine, whereas this one still looks a little frizzy. It's straighter definitely than like compared to this side, but it just like the proof is right there. And you know, you don't have to do like tiny sections of hair at a time. Well, aside from sectioning off your hair, I mean like the amount of hair you put through the brush. You have to make sure at least it, you know, there's an even thin layer going through the brush. But for the most part, you can do like decently sized. Like this, I would consider this strand right here to be small to go through the straightening brush. But then if we were to talk about just a straightener alone, I think honestly this would be a perfect size hair, amount of hair. Sorry. Honestly, as you guys can see, there's just no comparison. Like this side just looks really frizzy and curly and wavy, and this strained it in no time and just became so incredibly shiny. Like you can even see it on my shoulder. It's just so nice. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my hair. I will do it on camera just so you guys can see the whole scenario, but I do try to go through really thin sections at a time. So let's just show you guys the next layer. One of the hardest parts is trying to figure out how to not re-straighten hair pieces you've already gone through. That's one problem I've had in the past. And I'm sure you guys are wondering, you don't use a heat protectant? I do. This is my favorite one of all time. This is the Matrix Total Results Sleek Iron Smoother. But I noticed that this works better when my hair is actually already straight. This totally defeats the purpose of this. But if you really want your hair to like lay completely flat, I usually go through this technique and then throughout the layers, I don't do on the bottom layer for some reason, but throughout the layers, you'll see what I do. So. Okay, so right now I'm pretty satisfied with this second layer. So what I do is, I told you, or this is like the weird part that I do, but I put on this sleek heat protectant, and I don't put too much. I just use like 1, 2 on both sides, and I don't brush it. Okay, that's like really important. Not like one extra spray, not brushing it out. Don't ask why, but it just works better that way. Okay, so I'm gonna throw all this in the back, put down my other layer. This usually takes me about 4 layers to go through, being completely honest. And my last layer tends to be the more difficult one, and I'll explain why. Okay, so when it comes to the more upper layers of my face, I don't really, you know, like go all out and put like my hair in a bun or anything like I was earlier. I just kind of flip it to one side. And I'm doing the same thing, but the reason why I'm showing you guys this part for the talk through is because sometimes when I straighten my hair, I don't actually like to straighten the front parts of my face because I actually like the way my hair naturally does this kind of like, it frames my hair really nicely. But for today, I actually really want my hair to be like pin straight, which is why I'm going to be doing this straightening hair tutorial. But for the most part, if I'm trying to go for more of a not so super sleek look, I actually won't do this part of my hair. I kind of will be more strategic about where I straightened it. But I do really like the look of straight hair with a little bit of a wave in the front to frame your face. Not all the time, but sometimes for an everyday look, I definitely like to do that. Now, I do recommend when you're straightening your hair like this to definitely wear a long sleeve shirt or something that covers your shoulders because your hair will be really hot. So definitely keep aware of that. I think today I'm going to part my hair about right about there. So in total, if you guys are wondering, this takes me about, I want to say an hour, to be honest. But I think it's because I also watch TV usually when I do this. And there are definitely times where I get like sidetracked and I just start like staring straight at the TV or my computer. So I think that's honestly why. But if I didn't have those little breaks, I bet I could do this in about 40 minutes. But the thing that's great is that my hair will stay straight for a very long time. Even the next day, I will notice my hair still looks and feels really smooth and really straight. When I used to just straighten my hair with just a straightener and not this brush, honestly, this brush is the game changer. It really is. But when I used to do this without the brush, it definitely took me like, I don't know, about the same amount of time to straighten my whole hair. And then the next day or the next morning or at the end of the evening, I would notice my hair doesn't even look that straight anymore. It definitely still has its like wave to it. That was just something I always noticed. That is it for my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and learned how I straighten my hair, and I really hope you guys, if you guys really like to straighten your hair and like to get this really sleek hair look, really, this is the tool to get. It is such a game changer, as you guys can honestly see. I mean, like, sometimes I just can't get over how shiny my hair looks, like when I move and just, is this me being vain? I hope not. It's me being a little hair vain, definitely though. But anyways, that's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next